got it twisted. We don't care about feelings. This shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm here again with another hair review for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing hair from a company called Recool Hair. And if you guys don't know, before I did do a hair review on this company, I will include that link in the description box for you guys. So this will be my second time trying hair from them. Okay, so the first time that I reviewed hair from this company, it was the Brazilian Deep Wave, and I had an 18-inch frontal. I have bundles 20, 22, and 22. So this time I'm going to be reviewing their water wave hair, and I have a 16-inch closure this time, you guys. And I have bundles 18, 20, 22. So again, this is the water wave texture. So I did do this the same as I do all of my frontal wigs. I did do a quick weave wig, you can say. I basically sewed down the closure and I glued down all of my tracks. And with the closure, I basically use all of the hair. Now, you guys know that I'm not a big fan of closures at all. As you can see, this wig came out pretty good. This little piece right here that you're seeing is just a part of the cap. I wasn't able to find like the color caps that I usually use. I usually use a brown or a black one, but I wasn't able to find that. So I had to go with, like, I guess you would say this color is like a neutral or kind of like a off-white color. What I'm gonna do for you guys today, I'm not gonna do much because with this texture of hair, it's basically, it is what it is. Now, as you can see, there isn't much wave left in the frontal part. There is more left in the back part. And let me just let you guys get a glimpse. So what I'm going to do is, since it's water wave, I'm going to take my water bottle and I am going to wet this hair. But first I'm going to just lay down this little area here, and then I'm going to put a baby hair in there. This before I do anything. So let's add that first. Alright, so I wanted to put that little baby hair there. And then all that I have done so far with this is laid these little parts right here down. And then let me just get in there and lay my other baby hair down. The reason that this hair did lose a lot of its wave in the closure is because you guys know I always have to customize my closures. Customizing my closures come along with bleaching the knots. I did bleach the knots on the closure. And then I also did do a little bit of plucking to the hairline. So I did have to wash it. So this is what you guys are kind of seeing like in its washed like state versus this. So we're going to take our water. And we're just going to go through and wet just this first part here. And we're going to test out the water wave. And just see. Because I'm assuming the fact that it's called water wave, that it should immediately wave up when, you know, any type of water touches it. Remember guys, when you're doing like any type of like wet water method, you do want to wet the ends as well. You don't want to just have it at the top and then, yeah, and it's pretty much coming back. I feel like the water also kind of like rejuvenates it a little bit. And I'm just doing like this because you don't want to do like a super wet like look on this to me. Like you don't want to drench the hair. You just want to get it wet enough. So yeah, this is the water wave test. We're basically doing a test to see if these waves come back. Let me let myself up some so you guys can really see this here. So do you guys see it like versus the natural side, the natural like wash side that kind of lost its wave a little bit? With just a little bit of water, it'll bring it right back. Another thing you want to make sure you do is what I'm doing here is kind of scrunching it. Just so that you can kind of, you want to ball it a little bit. What I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna just go through really quickly and do the same on this side so we can get a match and you guys can see like the full effect of the water wave. So again, spray lightly and then you just want to use your fingers and massage the water into the rest of the hair. All right, y'all, and that's that, y'all. So this water wave here basically did pass the water wave test. The waves do come back when you dampen the hair or wet it with some type of like water, or I'm not sure if you guys are into like certain products. I know like people use leave-in conditioner, and they do have different like water wave products out there. They may not be like specifically called water wave, but they do have products that bring back wave. And I do recommend you guys also, you can use like some sort of like shampoos that is kind of like dedicated to waves when using water waves here. I did not use it, but I think on my second go round with this hair, when it's time to wash, I am going to use it just to see if it has something to do or will aid in like helping to bring those curls back even before having to like wet it. I like it a lot. Like I feel like this was like a really quick 5-minute wave hairstyle. Like if you were to like wash this wig and then let it air dry, wake up, you had to go, it only literally takes about like 5 minutes, like including doing the baby hair. Both sides, baby hair probably like 1 minute. Both sides to spray is probably 2 minutes a piece along with scrunching, and you are good to go, you guys. So that is pretty much it. Like, it's not much to say. This water wave hair was not like anything difficult to work with. It seemed really easy. And then also, like I said, you guys, this is a closure. Like, you guys know that I'm not a big fan of closures, but this still looks very pretty and legit to me. So you guys, I'm pretty sure you can check on their website if you guys are into frontals. They may have the frontals in water wave. I'm not sure offhand, but what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description box for you guys, so you'll be able to go to their store and check out all the different textures of their hair. And then I'll also put a link to this hair in the description box as well. I am going to show you a quick unboxing, which you'll see up in the corner. Make sure you guys check that out, because that is going to show you guys what the hair looked like straight out of the package. And that is pretty much it. So let me know what you guys thought about this hair. Like I said, it did pass the water wave test. Not a lot of maintenance, it doesn't seem like. So far as like tangling, I'm not getting any tangling. Yeah, so no tangling from the water wave hair. And then as far as shedding, so far I haven't noticed any shedding. I do want to give you a tip that when you sew versus when you glue, you are going to get more shedding when you glue, only because you have to cut the weft. So that is something to keep in mind when you're making your wigs. It is a little better to sew, but I think that the glue method works better for me. And like I said, so far I haven't seen any shedding. And another thing you can do to prevent shedding is that you can use like a weft sealer. Most people use Spray Check, which you can find at Walmart, and it's only about like, it's like $2, and it's kind of like a fabric sealer. So that is something that you can use to seal your wefts to make sure that you don't get any shedding. But even without like sealing my wefts or anything like that, I'm not getting any shedding. So yeah, y'all, that is it, and I will see you babies later with some more hair tea.
Bitches got it twisted, we don't care about feelings, this shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.